Hello and welcome to a new episode and a new traditional dish from the Bahraini cuisine. Today we will be cooking one of the very famous and delicious dish, which is Muhammar Safi, or sweetened rice with Safi fish. People usually eat this dish in Ghabga, the meal between Fatur and Sahur during the holy month of Ramadan. It can be very fast and easily to prepare as it contains few ingredients only. To prepare it, we will need rice, Safi fish, lemon if required, salt, spices. We'll go through it later. And I have cardamom. People actually use dates. This is actually date syrup. We call it dibs. And people use sugar also. They caramelize the sugar and then they add water and that. But I'm doing this with the syrup, which it makes life more easier. Water and this pans. Let's start first with marinating the fish because it needs a bit time to get marinated. We'll throw the fish in the bowl. Right. Gonna put some salt in it. It could be 2 spoons of tablespoons. Most important is turmeric powder. We use it Safi. Then followed by we have fish powder or fish masala. Of course, it's a Bahraini masala. You can do it. And that's it. We've got to mix it all together. Then I'll squeeze lemon in there. It's a half lemon, by the way. You and I know seafood need lemon. Right, we're done with Safi, and we have mixed it already. As you see it, it's done. We will leave it marinated there till we get this rice done, and then we'll get back to it very shortly. And by the way, this type of marination I've just done it the common marination for the Safi fish. So now put the pan on here and get it up. I'm going to place the date syrup in the pan. It looks beautiful, look at it. And it's like people, they will cook the dates they have. So if you like this dish, don't throw the date that you don't really want to eat or expired one. You just put them on the side and you can make this rice out of it. We'll just wait for it till get a little bit hot so we can add the water. Now it's a bit hot and we're going to add water in there. Right. Then stir it, and then we suggest to put cardamom. Good to use. We'll bring it to boil. It's very simple and easy to go with. So it's just they call it date syrup, water, rice, and cardamom. You don't have to put cardamom if you don't like it or you don't have it. So now we're going to add the rice. And of course the rice being washed too many times till the water comes crystal clear. And then that's all our cooking in Bahraini cuisine is like that. We have to wash the rice like several times to get it clean so it won't stick together. It has to be very individual rice grains. Right, will bring it to boil. We'll leave it there. We're going to put the heat on the pan to fry the fish. Wait for it to heat first. No, it's already hot. We'll place the fish and get it fry. Till we fry the fish, the rice should be ready and our meal is ready to go. We'll leave it there till fried very well, and then we'll get back to you shortly. And now we're going to take the rest of the water, just drain it off. And then we'll put it back on the stove, just once really dried off. And in between, I'm going to flip the fish. Got to be very gentle. All right. Now, I'm gonna cover that for now, just to keep the heat inside it. Now, I'm going to put the rice back now. We got rid of the unnecessary water from there. Now, we're going to put it back in there. And we'll let it dry in a very low heat so we can get it very, not really dry, but individual. And now, here's another trick that I have on my own recipe. I'll just splash some rose water on top of it to get it nice smell. And just cover it in a low heat, and we'll keep it until later. Seafood is considered as an important part in the Bahraini culture, and the fish in Bahraini waters are famous for their unique and delicious taste compared to other places. Right, we keep that one for now because we've got only one side to be done, and then we'll get back to you shortly to finish the dish. Welcome back, and here I think the fish, we're done with it. Yes, and fish safi is one of my best fish actually. I love it for no reason. And also kingfish, we call it canad or chanad. Now that smells perfect also. So now see, this is our muhammad is done. Now I'm going to put fish on top of it. That's what I'm talking about. And now that we are done with our main dish, we move to our second dish for today, which is sagu with a very delicious Bahraini dessert made with sagu pearls and delicately flavored with saffron and rose water. you can start imagining the very nice aroma that will fill your kitchen while preparing it. To do this, we will need oil, just a little bit, rose water, saffron, cardamom powder, walnuts, sugar. This is the sago pearls. Then, of course, we have water. Start with, I'm going to put sugar first. Before I put the sugar there, I want to put the water here, and it should be like leveled until the sago will observe and drink all of the water that I have put in there. Now I'm going to put sugar. We need to caramelize the sugar, and we don't stir this sugar. Only we have to do is shake the pan to spread the heat all around it and caramelize the rest all of the sugar. Now you see the pearls has to open, all of it. When it opens, all the water will goes through in it inside. Then all we have to do is just wait for this to caramelize, and this will drink the water. And this, maybe I didn't mention that earlier, this is saffron color. Don't use a lot of it. It's very strong, gives you strong and beautiful color actually, and a bit shiny. Now you see the sugar is almost there, but need to keep shaking it so it won't burn one side. This sago is served usually during Ramadan, the holy month, and served after iftar. Usually some people eat it during iftar, but before you can't have it because it's very sweet. It's gonna fill you up and you won't eat anything. So you have it. It's either during iftar or after iftar. You can have it with qahwa, our local coffee. We're almost there. And it has actually different colors. It depends on which color you're going to use. That today I'm using the saffron color. It's just gonna be reddish or dark or very dark orange, or it's gonna be reddish color. It reminds me of the other dish called halwa Bahraini. Also, it's almost the same, but slightly different ingredients, little bit, not but almost the same. Because halwa got also water, got rose water, got cardamom powder, it got saffron, and got nuts, but not just nuts, different nuts. But this is what walnuts. It's good, no problem. Now we're good to go. All the sugar has been caramelized. As you see, it's all done. Now I'm going to add the pearls. Gotta be careful with that. Remember to be careful with this sugar. It's very hot. Add water slowly, so it won't. You don't want to make sugar party all over your face. Right? Slightly, we're going to add pearls. Now we lower the heat. Put it medium heat. And remember, with this sago, always from the bottom to the top, this way. This is how you mix it, from the bottom to the top. The bottom to the top. And it goes that way. And you keep going. And also, even the water, it depends on the quality of the sago, or sago pearls that you buy. Always depends on the quality of it, so you can add the water. It's either you need more or less. I'm going to add the oil. Some people they don't put oil. Well, I put. Some people put a lot of oil. You don't require a lot of oil. And you keep browning it as you see it until, and when you know it's ready. Let me tell you when you know it's ready. Once this pearls goes transparent, now they are white, which is not ready yet. So you will keep stirring it until it goes invisible. So sagu, it's you know why we use it or we eat it after iftar. It gives you more energy. So instead of going to bed back again, actually you start your evening and keep going. I'm going to add a little bit of cardamom powder. We'll keep the rest for later. Then going to add the saffron. We'll add it now so it gets the flavor in there. And I'm going to add rose water. And then we keep mixing it from the bottom to the top. That's it. We just keep stirring it until the sago pearls get transparent. Can't see it because they are still white, very white. Now I'm gonna leave it there for 10 minutes and we will get back to it and stir it. Welcome back, and we are back after 10 minutes. Smells good. Now, I'm going to check on it. Again, from the bottom to the top. This looks beautiful. I'm going to add a little bit more water. Right? And it can be hot water, can be warm water, it's fine. I'm going to add the nuts. Mix it a little bit. As I mentioned earlier, the water, it goes on the quality that you put of the sago pearls, right? I'm going to add the color. Keep mixing it again. The water that I have put in, it has been gone. I'm going to add a little bit more water and we keep going. And some people, they like to make it very liquidy. So it's more easy to cut it off by the spoon and eat it. And if it's watery, it keep falling. If the mixture sticks to the pan and the sago is still not cooked, keep adding water. Right, I'm gonna leave it there for the next 10 minutes again, just to get a little bit of water, and I think we're done with water. Just let me mix it a little bit, then we'll get back to it shortly. Welcome back, and we're back after 20 minutes and being told to make it a bit watery, so got bowls to put it in, and as we go, here it is. As you see, the walnuts had enough of sagu taste in it, and this is gonna be amazing. And you know what? It's gonna make it better. Have it with our local coffee, qahwa, and you've got to be very careful because it's very hot. You know, the sugar when it gets hot, it is really hot. Sprinkle of pistachio and some walnuts and some cardamom powder. Now that looks beautiful. There you go. That's our sago. I'm glad you've been watching, and I hope you really like it. And thank you for watching. And up to here, we have reached our end of our today's episode. Thank you for watching, and see you again with another dish, another day. And thank you again. Goodbye.